Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Don Williams Tarot. This message is for the month of March 2024. If you have sun, moon, or rising signs in the sun placements in the sign of Aquarius, this message may be for you. However, do keep in mind that this is a general message and sometimes not all the messages will resonate. If you are interested in doing a deeper dive as to what's going on with you in your life on your path, I do offer personal readings. My details are below this message, or you can go to donwilliamstarot.com to see my pricing and my availability for personal readings, okay? So the way that I'm doing your reading this round is that I have pulled pre-pulls, meaning that I've pulled cards just to kind of get an idea as to the energy that we're going to be hitting in the month of March for each sign, which I have here. I've pulled 3 cards for you, which I will explain to you in a minute. And then what I plan to do is I take myself off screen and I'm going to pull your actual reading for you, so that you can focus on each of the cards. And the thing is I focus on those cards too, so I won't be making as much eye contact. So it's easier if I just take myself off camera so that you can just focus on the cards. After I finish that portion of your reading, I'll bring myself back onto the camera and I will be pulling 5 main themes from the Tea Leaf Tarot deck here. And those 5 messages typically are messages that will tie up your reading. They will confirm some of the messages that we might have already gotten, which just give us additional, yes, this is absolutely where your focus is. Or it could be completely new messages that Spirit wants to share with you. So I hope you will stay to the end. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for finding your way here. I really appreciate it if you would join us. All it is a click that subscribe button down there. And that just notifies you as to when I have dropped additional information that you may be interested in watching. And it helps me grow. So it's kind of like I'm giving to you, so please give back to me and help join our community so that we can share this energy with everyone, right? We all want to grow. Okay, so without any further ado, let's look at your 3 cards, which I've already looked at, Aquarius, which are pretty positive, actually. Very good cards. So we start off with the 3 of Wands. Make sure that you can get that on camera. There we go. The 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is, if you look at this guy, this is water out here. There's ships out in this harbor that is either dispatching or he's waiting for it to come in, right? So he's waiting for his ship to come in. He's actually standing on these sidelines here, looking out and wondering if he actually wants to go out and venture out into the universe and into the world to go look at opportunities for himself. So he's kind of sitting on the sidelines, kind of deciding, do I move forward? What do I want to do? But wands are all about taking action. So if there's something out there that you really want to do, my advice is put your toe in the water, give it a try, right? Don't be afraid, move forward. And you're being supported. Anytime you see a gold card in tarot, it's a very positive energy, and it's a very positive card. So it's telling you that, Spirit's got your back. Your next card, which is a completely beautiful card, I absolutely love this card, is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles means hard work, good money, right? This is leaving money and a legacy for your family. So it could be that, you have been investing as you have been progressing through life, making good investments, putting money in, real estate, whatever it is. But this is really securing a financial security for your family, but not only for yourself and your significant other, but maybe your children as well. So this could be a family business. If you look at the card, there are 3 generations there. You got the kid, you got the mom and the dad, and then you got the grandma over here. You got the family. So this is a very happy home. This is a very positive physical security. This is a card of comfort, actually. So many of you may be working towards this goal, or many of you may already be in this space and are looking to diversify your portfolio in some way, okay? Your next card is the Queen of Swords. So the swords represent this air energy. Aquarius, this would be your feminine queen. She is as you can see, her sword is straight up in the air with the hilt. What is it called? The part she hangs onto is in her hand, and the sword is pointing towards the sky. And what this is saying is she's got these clouds here that are below her body, so she's able to see very clearly at this time. This represents you. This represents the feminine aspect of the Aquarius sign. So you're showing up in your reading very positively. She is our queen of truth. She's our queen of, she's our clear speaking queen. She doesn't mince her words. She knows exactly what she wants to say. She knows how to deliver that message. She's a very good communicator, right? She communicates very well. And she's very smart. So if you are in this sign, of course, you'll know that the details of things are very important to this queen. She likes to know the whys of things. She wants to be able to put things in buckets so that she can figure out like how to get from A to B, or A to Z, I should say. And she's a very positive queen. So I feel like this does represent your energy. This is saying that good things, positive things are coming in for you for this month around your finances, and a potential going out and finding something new that is going to strike your passion and get you inspired to get off the sidelines and take action. Okay, so I'm going to take myself off the camera at this point so I can do the rest of your cards. And your first card is 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is fast moving, victory. This is your victory card. Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. Oh, the Devil. 10 of Wands. Oh, this is an awesome card as well. This is about opulence and wealth. King of Swords. Wait a minute. Ha! This is your counterpart. Okay, very good. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords represents your energy as well. And then the 3 of Swords. So we have a lot of Swords energy, but we have a lot of Wand energy. I've only this 1 cup. So that is about your emotions. But finances, you got a lot of stuff about finances, your home, and your physical security. All right, so we start off with the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is my victory card. It is a card of action. It's a card of moving forward. It is typically a card of advancement. It is a card of anything that you have been working on for a while is now going to be really starting to move forward quite quickly. It is a very positive card. It's saying that the things that you are looking to accomplish are going to be reached, and things are going to be moving very quickly for you for the month of March. This Knight of Pentacles, Knights typically have to do with taking action, and Pentacles have to do with your physical security. So, if he were to plant some seeds here in this field, I feel as though he would have a bigger opportunity to really continue really expanding, right, that legacy that you're wanting to leave behind, or your physical wealth. But it is saying that some type of an action needs to be taken. So whether that is diversifying your portfolio, moving your money around, investing in real estate, whatever it may be that you can invest further in your financial security, I feel is this month is a really good time to take actions towards that. And then you have the Three of Cups. Now, this is the only Cups energy in your reading, but this is a card of celebration. So this is a card of celebrations, it's marriage, it's baptisms, it's bar mitzvahs, it's, you know, any type of a birthdays, anniversaries, those types of things. And as you can see, all of these three women, there's a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. And these all three of these people here, I always call this calling in my tribe. So it doesn't necessarily have to represent your family, although it could. I feel as though this card more represents your family and the solidity and the happiness within your family, where this is more for me a card of those people that I would call my tribe, people that are in my life because I want them in my life, right? Celebrating some type of victory, some types of things that really make you feel very good and happy to be alive, really. So it feels as though something's going to be coming in. You're going to be potentially invited to some place where you're going to be able to have those celebrations or birthdays or whatever it may be. It could be childbirth as well. You're celebrating the birth of a child for some. And it's going to be different for all of you because this is a general reading. Now, as we get into the center, this is more really about the core things that are happening with you. The Devil card is a card of distraction. The Devil card is a card of distraction. It is a card of self-doubt. It's a card of disruption, negative blocks, those types of things. It's also about addictions, whatever they may be for you. It could be food, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be sex, it could be retail shopping, any of those types of things. This energy is around you. And so this is temptation, right? This is temptation at its finest. And so what it feels like to me is that this energy may be around you, so you may be tempted to do things outside of your normal, you know, your normal way of living or the way that you're thinking. And the thing is you know, no one can throw stones, right? We've all gone through the different areas of our life where we've kind of fallen off the path. But just be aware that you can always self-correct. You can correct it anytime. You're not stuck in this energy. You're not tethered to this devil, right? You're not tethered to him at all. But unless you are, I mean, some people may have addictions that are very difficult to break. But I don't feel that there's no other cards here that really say that this is a true problem. It's really just saying that there's going to be something that's coming in that's going to be tempting you in some way that you may know is not for your highest and your best outcome. So be aware of that energy. It could be a person, could be a group of people, could be just situations that happen. Or it could be that is outside of you and is affecting you because maybe you go out to dinner, or you go out dancing, or you go out and, you know, hang out at a bar or something, and, you know, that type of an energy is around you. So the best thing to do would be, you know, walk away. Gonna be different for all of you, but this will resonate with you as you're moving into that month. Or it could very well be that a lot of the darkness, right? A lot of the dark stuff that has been underneath the surface is going to bubble up. So when we're looking at child trafficking, or we're looking at human trafficking, or we're looking at, and all of that stuff is starting to surface now. I know people don't like to look at it, but in order for us to be able to heal as a society and to heal as a collective, we have to look at the ugly parts of ourselves too. And this energy has been on the planet for a very long time. If we are really going to move into the light, we have to deal with the ugly, right? So put on your armor of God and just do your very best with whatever this energy represents for you. In the very center of your reading is this Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is like a heavy burden. It feels as though you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders. It feels as though you might be carrying the weight of the shoulder of the world on your shoulders in terms of maybe you're the breadwinner of your family, or maybe you are in circumstances where it feels as though you're not getting very much of a break. And now the thing about tens is that this is saying that this heavy burden is coming to an end. And in this particular card, this guy grew all of these wands, he planted those, and now he's bringing in his harvest. His home is here, so he doesn't have very far to go in order to be able to put that burden down. And since this is in the very center of your reading, I feel that something's coming to completion for you. Now, it could be a project, it could be anything that you have been feeling as though you've been carrying this heavy burden by yourself. Because if you look, he doesn't have anybody helping him. So if you feel as though you're going more than above and beyond, you are going to be in a place now where you're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And why I say that is because this very next card is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, if you look at her, she's meant to represent wealth. She's here to represent wealth and security and a happy home life. It is a gold card. So as you can see, she's a falconer. Now, falconers back in the day when tarot was first being created, only special families were able to work specifically with birds of prey. And so, as you can see, she's also got these grapes that are growing on these vines around her. And the grapes in tarot are meant to represent something that is very difficult to grow. Yet, she is able to do that. And again, she does have abundance. She is very able to share with others her wealth. But as you can see, she has some to the side here where she's willing to give this up for others, but then she holds some back for herself and her family. So this is actually a very positive card. What it's saying is, through all of your hard work and all this burden, you are going to experience the reward of the financial reward of all that hard work. It's going to come in and it's going to bring in blessings for you. And then as we're working towards this last column here, this is more towards the latter part of your month. But this king right here does represent your energy, Aquarius. And as we have the queen, these are the two divine counterparts for your suit, right? For the air energy. So not only do you have the queen that knows how to speak her mind and speak her heart, you also have the king who has those capabilities as well. He has a lot of knowledge. He rules from fairness. He's one of those people too that likes to understand the whys of things. He wants to understand how we got to where we are so that he is a better leader. The other thing I want to bring to your attention here, oh, and she's got them too, look at that, is they've got these butterflies. See the butterflies on their thrones? Now, the butterflies are representative of freedom and being able to speak your truth and to be able to, enjoy the fruits of your labor, really. And then coming from that place of lightness and place of nature. And what else does he got on here? It looks like there's a figure on there, but I can't really see it. It just hit me that was there. But anyway, this is representative of you. So again, you're showing up very strongly in this reading. Your next card has to do with the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is typically a card of lying, cheating, stealing. And then you've got this three of Swords here. This is about heartbreak. So some of you may be going through an experience of an emotional experience with maybe somebody that you love very much that you have caught lying, cheating, and stealing. That breaks your heart. And that's a heavy thing to go through. The other thing about this card is I typically will say if you're a female and you're going anywhere at night, be sure that you lock your car door, make sure that you take care of your possessions, those types of things. But the other thing about this card is it's also a card of strategy for some of you. And as you can see, it is a gold card. However, even though it does have that energy of lying, cheating, stealing, because this is your next card, this could be associated with a loved person, a person that you love, could be family that is hurting you as well. Maybe you've got a family member that has got, something and they take from you, something that really hurts your heart, right? Something that is going to require. Now, the thing about this 3, though, is that it's a minor arcana card, and yes, it's going to sting, but you will heal from it. Now, typically in this deck, when you see the 3 of swords on this deck, it also has gold around the heart. So for me, it means that, see how it's raining, the rain will, the sun will always come back out again, is basically what I'm trying to say with this card. So some of you may be going through some really heartfelt difficulty or some sadness of some kind, a loss of some kind, and it could do with this lying, cheating, stealing, or it could do with somebody, and it doesn't even have to be somebody that you know. It could be that your car gets damaged and you can't drive it because somebody slams into your car or something like that, and you might not even be in the car. Like, it could just be parked somewhere, or you get hit, right? You're at the mall and somebody slams into your car for whatever reason and then leaves, right? And then you got to deal with all the problems. So it could be any number of things that is happening with these 2, but just know that even though there is going to be a little bit of heartache, it isn't going to last for very long, and that you will recover from it. Okay, so now let us bring you back on screen. And now I'm going to pull your 5 main themes. If you've made it this far and you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. And if you are returning, just click the like button. I'd appreciate it. Your first card is the Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. That's awesome. Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Turkey brain. I don't know if you've ever been around turkeys. I lived in New England, in Massachusetts, and there were wild turkeys everywhere, and they would just stop traffic and you'd have to wait till they would cross the road. Yeah, turkeys. Although they're great on Thanksgiving. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Of course, this is a general message, so it won't be effective for all of you. Then we have a bow. You are highly thought of. And last but not least, wind chimes. Peace and harmony. Okay. Well, Aquarius, that about wraps up your reading. For the most part, it looks really good. Just be aware of that addictive information there. Now, I just made that connection as well, since that devil is there. If there's lying, cheating, stealing, and you find that out, it could very well be that you go on a binger, right? Because you think that that's going to make you feel better in some way. Hopefully you'll pick yourself back up and keep moving forward, because if you find that somebody in your life came from that place of wanting to be selfish, right? That's the way I look at it. Selfishness. Lying, cheating, stealing is a selfish act. You really would rather have somebody in your life that is going to have your back at all times. Somebody that's going to be a champion for you, a true soul connection type of a relationship. And if it's a family member, that's even tougher, because you have to deal with them through your whole life unless you cut them out of your life. So, all of these kind of scenarios do happen. But I really do wish you the very best. for the most part, your reading looks pretty good. I feel like there's a lot more positives than there are negatives, but just like in everything in life, you know, you're going to have those good times, you're going to have those not as good times. Just try to keep centered, keep yourself grounded, and I wish you the very best. And until next time, take good, very good care of you. Okay? Self-care. Cheers.